Yo, what's good with it, y'all? It's your boy Lamborghini Preem back once again talking this boxing shit. And as always, make sure you hit up my official site, hustlegameboss.com, and check out my all new album, It's My Turn, the Throne Ascension LP. It's a motherfucking classic all the way around. Nothing but G shit throughout. It's available on my official site, hustlegameboss.com, but it's also available on Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Amazon Music, Tidal. Big shout out to Tidal. Shit, Pandora. Literally everywhere music is found. So whichever outlet you deem to be the best or the one you prefer, I say just search the Supreme General while you enjoying it, and you will find me. Also, if you fuck with me the long way, make sure you stop at hustlegameboss.com/shop and get your official Supreme General merchandise. Got t-shirts, got hoodies, got hats, got shit, phone cases, everything, drawstring knapsacks, onesies for the baby. I got it all, baby. Go over there and cop something, you know what I mean? It's all nice, it's all flavor, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? With that being said, let's move on to the video. This one right here is about my man Deontay, the Killmonger Wilder, my nigga, 100, versus Anthony T'Challa Joshua. Yeah, I mean, shout out to him. I fuck with AJ too, man. I like AJ. I want to make sure I make that clear. I like AJ, but Wilder is our champion. You know what I mean? He from here. I got roll with my nigga, man. Real talk, you know. And plus, Wilder's American. I'm American. I gotta fuck with him. I got love for AJ. I got heavy love for AJ because I was a huge Lennox Lewis fan. So I respect AJ heavy, man. And if it wasn't for Wilder, I'd be a huge AJ fan. You know what I mean? And I am a big AJ fan, but I'm just a bigger Wilder fan. You know, it is what it is. You know, no, that's no disrespect. That's like Michael Jackson and Prince and shit way back in my parents' day and shit. You know, if you couldn't go wrong either way. If you was a Mike fan, cool. If you was a Prince fan, cool. But even if you was a fan of one, you still respected the other. So, you know, that's how I'm trying to be, you know, the same way. Pac and Biggie for my generation, you know. You couldn't go wrong going either way. You know, it don't make you, you know, it ain't nothing. It is what it is. But and plus, shout out to Johnny Nelson for pointing out that that congruence between Anthony Joshua being T'Challa and Deontay Wilder being Killmonger. I thought that was spot on, man. It was really spot on comparison, but or analogy or whatever. The question is, will the fight ever happen? And yeah, I believe it'll happen. I see it going down. I see it going down relatively soon too, because at first I, like most everybody on the planet, felt like Anthony Joshua was stalling this shit out for time and more money and shit, you know, because he was afraid of Wilder. I did believe that all the way up until this Ortiz fight. Now, having said that, I still don't expect Joshua to fight Wilder next. No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that Joshua is not afraid of Wilder. And the only reason I say that, I don't think he's afraid. I should put it like that. I don't think he's afraid because he could be. You know, he seemed to be up until this last fight. I think when he watched Wilder fight Ortiz, I think Joshua and his team may have noticed some flaws in Wilder that they may be confident that they can exploit. I believe that because right after the Ortiz fight, when I expected Joshua and his team to be on some dancing shit, like tap dancing. You know, are you gonna fight Wilder? We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. That's what I expected to hear. You know, the same, you know, the fuck shit we've been hearing for the past few months, like where they just freestyle motherfucking excuses and then just roll with them. You know what I mean? Keep throwing excuses at the wall, hoping something stick, that type shit. But they didn't say that. First thing these boys said was they feel like Anthony Joshua said he felt like he could beat Wilder. I didn't expect that. And to be honest with you, 100, I was pleasantly surprised to hear it. I was like, okay, this is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I want both these guys brimming with confidence going into this fight. And I feel like my nigga Joshua maybe, I don't know what it is, but he may think that he may be able to have Wilder number. You know, being that he has so much trouble with Ortiz, but I think it's a mirage that he's looking at though. You know what I mean? I think even though he gained the confidence from watching that, I don't think that, well, Anthony Joshua is a great boxer, but is he as good of a boxer as Luis Ortiz? I don't know. That's an open question. Personally, I say at this point right now, no, he's not. That's my opinion. Second thing is, Luis Ortiz is a southpaw, and that creates an entirely different look for a guy like Wilder. So whereas shots that would be landing on an orthodox fighter and probably wipe them the fuck out, because we're talking about Wilder right hands here, those shots wasn't landing on Ortiz because he was able to naturally circle out of the way of him, like totally out of the way. Like even if Wilder was set, due to the lead foot dominance that Luis Ortiz was setting to establish since like the first bell of the first round, Wilder had a lot of trouble landing clean on him early. You know what I'm saying? This is an issue I don't think he's gonna have with Joshua. You know, because though Joshua is good and Joshua is fast and Joshua is strong and Joshua has great footwork, he's still an orthodox fighter. When Joshua circles, he's going to circle right into the right hand. And even though Joshua got excellent upper body movement, and I believe that for the first few rounds, he will avoid that right hand. He will also get tired, and the second he gets tired and that defense slips by a millisecond or a fucking a centimeter, you're going to catch that bomb and it's over with. Because we all know, man, listen, Wilder don't have to land clean on you to put you the fuck out of there. Look at how he beat Ortiz. Look at how he hit Stavern. He knocked out Stavern and didn't even land on his head. The shit hit his glove, went through the glove and knocked him out. So when I look at my nigga Joshua style, man, and the way that it's so similar to Klitschko's with the, you know, the jab right hand type thing, you know, throw a couple hooks and, you know, mix it all up, do that kind of shit. That's not gonna be enough. Wilder is too unorthodox. Now, this isn't a similar comparison, being that the styles are totally different. But think back to Marcos Maidana versus Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner is a classical boxer. You know, he was great footwork, much faster than Marcos Maidana. You know what I'm saying? He was strong too. You know, great chin, great everything. On paper, he should have won the fight because Maidana doesn't have. My bad. Maidana has yeah, I'm getting over a cold over here, so excuse me. That's why I ain't been doing no videos lately either. I'm good money though. I'm floating back to the right side of health, so I'll be right back, you know, doing my thing. I gotta get back in the studio anyway, so I'm gonna just do some videos and shit while I'm mixing down records. Well, I'm not mixing them down. While they're being mixed down after I lay them down. So you can expect to hear a few of these videos coming from the studio pretty soon, but right now I'm still a little fucked up, so I gotta get it together. In a couple more days, I'll be back though. But yeah, with AB and Maidana was able to overcome everything AB had that was superior to him simply because his style was unorthodox, and he was able to do things in the ring that AB was not used to having done to him. It's you know what else is like? It's like, remember back in the day, you know what I'm saying? We used to play video games like heavy, and niggas be on the Street Fighter shit, and it'll be one nigga just whooping everybody ass in the Street Fighter shit, and then you let some random person like the nigga that never played Street Fighter let him fight him, and he win. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why he win is because he don't know how to play Street Fighter. You know what I'm saying? The way he plays Street Fighter is so unorthodox that the other nigga who's the super expert couldn't get no timing down because he wasn't doing things that he normally would expect, or that, things that make sense to do in certain moments, or that from the mind of a person who plays Street Fighter would make sense to do. He doing other shit. And so my man's whooped his ass. I think like 4-5 times he whooped his ass. Dude couldn't catch him. Couldn't catch up to him, He just had his number. His style was that unorthodox. And mind you, this motherfucker not throwing no fireballs, no nothing. He don't know what he's doing. You know what I mean? So beat the hood champ, and it is what it is. So I mean, that's how that goes. Same thing, like Maidana did the same thing to AB, and I expect Wilder to do the same thing to Joshua. Joshua is a very technically sound and gifted fighter, but the unorthodoxness plus power of Wilder guarantees that he's gonna land a shot, and when he does, it's gonna wipe him out. Now we all know Klitschko can punch, so it's not like Joshua got a glass jaw out here. But let's keep it a buck, man. Klitschko can't punch like no goddamn Wilder. And with that train of thought in play, my prediction for the fight gonna remain the same. Deontay Wilder by knockout around the 8th, 9th, maybe the 10th at the latest round. I don't expect this shit to go the distance. But if it do go the distance, Anthony Joshua will win. But I just can't see AJ big ass avoiding Deontay Wilder right hand for 12 rounds straight. I just can't see it, man. He only human. He's gonna slow down in them other rounds, and Wilder is waiting on that. I believe Wilder's stamina is better than Joshua's stamina. So when Joshua start to hit that slump physically, Wilder will not be in that slump, and that will be the difference in the fight, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? As far as when the fight will happen, I say it happens. They both do one more fight and then it'll happen. That's my theory on it. I can't see it being 2 fights because I don't think that Eddie Hearn and Matchroom and them boys, I don't think they really trying to drag it on too much longer. They definitely gonna drag it at least one more fight, but I don't think they're trying to drag it in too much longer because I think they're confident that they can put AJ in a position to beat Wilder. I think that keep telling motherfuckers, man, AJ got confident after that Luis Ortiz shit. Now, in my opinion, it's false confidence. It's confidence that's going to unravel when he realized that he's not Luis Ortiz. Not to say that he don't realize that, but, he thinking Luis Ortiz was able to do this. I'm definitely going to be able to do it. And certain things that he may have seen because he's a fighter, that we as fans not necessarily that privy to. You know what I mean? Niggas who have been in fights before, you know maybe some of the things that he may have seen that, may sway his opinion as far as, you know, being scared. But as everyone knows, theory and practice is always two different things. And from the outside looking in, you could look at a guy like Wilder when he gets sloppy in the ring and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to be able to take advantage of that. Not realizing that maybe, just maybe, nigga Wilder only gets sloppy when he already know it's game over for your ass. And that's what it looked like to me, because Wilder don't start fights throwing them wild, reckless, George Foreman-esque punches. Wilder starts fights off a jab, nice footwork, controlling the distance, and he